Why do we spend 12 years learning to pass exams, but nothing about how money works? A student enters a classroom, sits at a desk, and begins a long journey of testing. Years later, that same student sits in a cubicle, working for a monthly paycheck. What if the problem is not that school teaches the wrong things, but what it omits? Mass education was born in the Industrial Revolution to create a skilled, literate workforce. Factories needed workers who could follow bells, sit in rows, and perform repetitive tasks. School succeeded in its goal, but the modern economy has shifted toward digital innovation. Today, the landscape is defined by startups, artificial intelligence, and the creator economy. Students graduate with mastery in history and science, yet lack basic financial literacy. Concepts like compound interest, taxes, and inflation remain hidden behind their diplomas. Academic achievement and financial literacy are two distinct forms of essential knowledge. Consider the standard path: school, college, a job, bills, debt, and finally, retirement. Employment provides stability and purpose, but it should not be the only path. There is a vital difference between earning money and understanding how money works. One person relies solely on wages. Another builds multiple sources of income. Wealth is not about being smarter. It is about understanding the mathematics of growth. Compound interest is a powerful force that rewards those who start early. Two people invest different amounts over decades, showing the massive impact of time. You do not need to be rich overnight. Understanding the math changes your decisions. Higher education costs have soared, creating a complex landscape for young adults. A degree can provide mobility, but only if it leads to valuable, marketable skills. Taking on massive debt without considering career outcomes can create lifelong pressure. We must ask, does the financial cost of this education make sense for the result? Traditional education teaches us how to memorize, calculate, and solve assigned problems. Financial education teaches us how to evaluate risk, negotiate, and create value. These skills should complement traditional learning rather than replace it entirely. A paycheck arrives, but it is quickly depleted by rent, food, and credit payments. This is lifestyle inflation. As income grows, spending often expands to match it. An alternative exists. Control expenses, build an emergency fund, and invest in assets. Saving and investing involve risk, but they are the engines of long-term wealth. We must not view school as the enemy. It is a powerful tool for mobility. Education provides literacy, technical skills, and access to professional networks. The problem is not education itself. It is education lacking financial context. Imagine a school system that integrates personal finance into mathematics and economics. Students could learn to build budgets, analyze businesses, and simulate investments. Writing could evolve into communication and negotiation training for the real world. Technology classes could focus on digital skills and the mechanics of modern markets. Business classes could teach entrepreneurship and the psychology of decision-making. A modern classroom should be a place where students solve real-world financial problems. School teaches you how to earn a living, but money management teaches you to keep it. Your education does not have to end the moment you walk across the graduation stage. Continue learning about investing, negotiation, and the mechanics of the global economy. The goal is not to reject school, but to become educated about what it missed. A student leaves the school building as the sun sets, looking toward the future. They carry books, but their mind is now open to technology, charts, and business. Education opens the door, but knowing how the world works determines your path. We must bridge the gap between academic theory and the reality of financial life. Every student deserves the tools to navigate the economy with confidence and clarity. Financial literacy is a form of empowerment that belongs in every classroom. By teaching these skills, we prepare students to be creators, not just employees. The transition from student to independent thinker is the most important graduation. Look beyond the syllabus to find the lessons that truly shape a lifetime. Ask questions about how the world functions and why money moves the way it does. The future belongs to those who understand the value of their own potential. Take control of your learning and seek out the wisdom that school left out. The world is complex, but it becomes navigable when you understand the rules. Invest in your mind, for it is the only asset that never loses value. Stay curious, stay critical, and keep building your own path to success. Your journey of discovery is just beginning. Long after the final bell rings, education is the key, but financial literacy is the map for your journey.